welcome to another Museum Minute. Today we are going to talk to David Hooten about some raised bed gardening and how you can do it at your home.
And then in this garden we have about 8-9 different styles of gardening, unique containers. You can do the traditional, what I would call a wood box in the ground, take a 2x6 or 2x8, 10 foot long, and box it. Line that with landscape fabric cloth, and then put about an inch of soil gravel or two in the bottom for good drainage effect. And then take your soil mix. And like I say, we got shoes over here, and you think about a cowboy boot. Well, there's not much space, but when you're growing miniature and small vegetables, they'll grow in there, or even just having flowers hanging in the garden gives an accent. If you have an old bathtub, as long as it has a drain hole to drain the excess water out, put some gravel in it, that bathtub with 2 foot of soil becomes a raised bed planter. Wow. Even with a good clean 5-gallon with a couple of hoses at the bottom, a little bit of gravel, and put them in a row, those become a raised bed garden. As simple and as silly as it sounds, you can do raised bed gardening in wax banana boxes. You have to have the wax because the wax is what keeps the box from disintegrating. And so you put that down and put the bag of soil into it, and then you can plant your peppers, your tomatoes, and your squash right in that, line them out. And by the end of the season, the wax and the box all decomposes and it's all compost. And so you can just turn it under, recycle it in your flower beds, and then start the series over. And that's free.
It's free, and it's kind of upcycling. You're taking things that you would have just thrown away and reusing them.
So when you're doing a raised bed, the whole thing about raised bed gardening is you don't create something that's too big, but you make a raised bed to be accessible. And this is 4 foot wide, which I can reach in here and work the bed all the way back in here. Then I can move around on the other side. Or you don't want to get it so wide that you have to get up in the bed. Now, when we talk about raised beds, we're talking about using a soil mix in there. You don't want to go out in your backyard and dig up the dirt and put in the bed, because you're moving the misty beasties of the soil into your garden. Potting soil mixes are sterile. There's no weed seeds. There's nothing in there that's green that's going to grow, and there's no bugs. And potting soil is a man-made mix, but you see these little things here that I'm holding in my hand right there, and they think, oh, I got bugs. So these are big eggs of bugs. They're bugs. These are what we call fertilizer prill. There's fertilizer in that little shell that looks like a bug egg, and over time, but the microbes begin to work on that outer shell, and then eventually the liquefied fertilizer nutrient seeps out into the soil.
That's great. Take a look around your house and see what you might have to make a raised bed.
And again, if you want some information about raised bed gardening, contact David Hooten with the New Mexico Junior College, and I'll come out and make a house call to see what your lay of your land is, and we can figure out where you put in some garden boxes.
And thanks for joining us. We hope you will join us again next week for another Museum Minute. Until then, bye. Have you seen Wally? Disney's Wally?
No, I have not. No.
They find this plant and put it in a shoe, and he just carries it around.
Okay.
That's raised bed gardening.